What methods suppressed dissent in African socialist countries? Imagine trying to speak out in a place where the government controls almost everything. That's what happened in many African socialist countries during the Cold War era. Leaders wanted to keep their nations united and focused on building socialism, but they often used strict methods to silence opposition. One common way was through one-party rule. These countries set up a single political party, usually the ruling Socialist Party, which controlled all political activities. Any opposition was seen as a threat to the unity needed for national progress. Leaders believed that having many parties would weaken the fight against imperialism and capitalism. Legal restrictions also played a big role. Governments passed laws banning opposition groups, especially those seen as aligned with capitalist or foreign interests. These laws made it easy to arrest or exile political opponents. Sometimes, opposition leaders were accused of sabotage or conspiracy, and they faced harsh punishments. Security forces, including secret police and intelligence agencies, kept a close on citizens. They monitored activities, infiltrated groups, and arrested dissenters without fair trials. These agencies aimed to prevent protests or strikes that could destabilize the socialist government. Control of the media was another tool. Governments owned or censored newspapers, radio, and television. They promoted socialist ideas and painted opponents as enemies of the revolution. Independent voices were silenced or marginalized. Leaders also targeted workers and peasants' organizations. Even though socialism aimed to empower these groups, any protests or strikes that challenged party policies were quickly suppressed. Trade unions and peasant groups were often brought under government control to prevent unrest. Cultural and ideological campaigns were used to shape public opinion. Governments promoted socialist values through education and propaganda. They emphasized the importance of class struggle and anti-imperialism, framing dissenters as enemies of progress. These campaigns created social pressure to conform and discouraged questioning authority. Leaders believed these methods were necessary to protect the revolution from internal and external enemies. During the Cold War, external threats from Western countries and former colonial powers made unity even more vital. Leaders thought that suppressing dissent was a temporary step to secure independence, social justice, and economic development. In these ways, African socialist states used legal, political, and security measures to keep dissent at bay. While these methods limited political freedoms, they were justified by leaders as essential for building a unified, independent, and socialist society.